This story ends here. A hospital that brought together chance, the unknown, and a swimmer you know well.
And here comes Franklin down there in lane 5.
And yet this story really isn't about Missy Franklin, the 5-time Olympic champion, because it mostly involves her parents.
It was January 23rd. I got on Facebook. I told people the situation, and I also explained that this was a Hail Mary.
In our hardest moments, in our moments of desperation and of weakness and of suffering, the only thing that we have to hold on to is hope.
Hope. It is something those on transplant lists need. People like Dick Franklin, Missy's dad. Months passed, no matches, and then chance played its role.
It literally was a single Facebook post. So not friends with the Franklins, but we all kind of run in the same circles because swimming is a very tight community. So I knew who Missy was, but I didn't know her dad had kidney disease.
And so Chrissy ventured into the unknown.
But it never occurred to me that, you might be a match. Maybe you don't want to do this.
But we had no idea who was who or where they were in the queue.
And meanwhile, the problem with that was that I was watching Dick slip. I don't want to get emotional.
A donation from a stranger with a familiar story.
We were blown away, just absolutely blown away.
It was a very, very surreal moment when we found out that not only did we have a match, but that she was an Olympic gold medalist in swimming. It was just such a full circle moment.
It's pretty amazing how well you can get to know someone when you're going to share an organ with them.
Here is Chrissy Layton for the United States.
Chrissy Parham, a 1992 3-time Olympic medalist.
Amazing comeback swim.
A mom, a wife, and someone a lot like Missy.
And we never really saw her until she was on the gurney heading for the operating room.
What a great way to meet you. You look fantastic.
She wanted to stop outside our room and say hello. And she pulled down her mask and blew a kiss and said, "I love you."
I don't remember that, but I said, that's how you know? I told DA, I said, there's a lot of joy that came from that kidney that is in him now. Like, not one time was I ever nervous. I said, so for you to see me do that, and I did that when I was whacked out on drugs, like, that is pure.
A very joyful, yes. He's got a very joyful kidney and a very sassy kidney.
Which is where Missy comes back in, specifically Missy's daughter, Kate.
Kate knowing my mom and dad is my absolute top priority. And Chrissy has given us that opportunity. She's given us the chance for my daughter to not only know her grandparents, but know her grandparents at their best.
This thing that I did, this act of service, this is gonna affect another generation of Franklins. Like, that's super empowering.
And so in here, on August 24th, the kidney of an Olympic champ was transferred into the body of a father of an Olympic champ. An end to a story they'll likely tell for years to come.
We're living donors. Mine says, who wouldn't want a piece of this? And Dick says, I run on recycled parts.